Dear friends, welcome to a personalized episode of Enlight Me. Today, we will explore AI's role in engineering management, the power of minimum viable products, and the importance of integrating UX and UI design early in development. Stay tuned for insights and practical tips. Can AI replace the unique role of engineering managers in the tech industry? And what are the potential benefits and drawbacks of such a transformation? Today, we delve into an intriguing scenario where AI agents, specifically designed for this purpose, could take over the management of software engineering teams. Let's explore how this could unfold in practice and the implications it holds for the future of leadership in technology. Imagine starting your day not with a traditional stand-up meeting, but by sending a short voice message to an AI agent named YCombinator. This isn't just any AI. It's been trained on countless software projects and management methodologies, equipped to analyze your voice for signs of stress or uncertainty and provide resources or assistance as needed. Task allocation, conflict resolution, and even personal development recommendations are handled by YCombinator, optimizing for both efficiency and team satisfaction. The end-of-day reports it generates are not only data-driven, but also include motivational feedback to foster a continuous learning environment. At first glance, the efficiency and objectivity offered by replacing engineering managers with AI like YCombinator seem compelling. Tasks are allocated and problems resolved with unprecedented speed, decisions are made without bias, and stakeholders are kept in the loop effectively. It's a model that some organizations, already experimenting with AI in customer support departments, might find appealing. However, this scenario raises significant concerns. The absence of genuine human empathy and intuition might lead to a sense of detachment or isolation among team members. After all, there's a reason why people quit jobs that make them feel like they're working on an assembly line, lacking personal connection and empathy. Ineffective human managers can create a similarly disengaging environment, but does that mean AI is the better alternative? Let's consider the limitations of AI in this context. AI's dependency on data means it might struggle with scenarios outside its training, a challenge not unlike that faced by managers who don't continuously develop their leadership skills. Additionally, the reliance on AI introduces security risks, opening up potential avenues for cyber attacks. Despite these arguments for AI, the unique value of human managers remains clear. Genuine empathy, born from shared experiences and personal understanding, is irreplaceable. Managers can navigate the nuances of decision-making that aren't always black and white, drawing on cultural contexts and lived experiences. They play a pivotal role in shaping organizational culture, fostering a sense of belonging, and inspiring innovation and growth. In the tech world, where many decisions involve weighing multiple factors and foreseeing consequences, the human touch is invaluable. Leaders not only guide their teams through technical challenges, but also through personal and professional development, ensuring a collaborative and innovative environment. In conclusion, while the idea of replacing engineering managers with AI agents like YCombinator offers intriguing possibilities for efficiency and objectivity, it overlooks the essential human elements of leadership. Empathy, understanding, and the ability to inspire and connect on a personal level are qualities that AI, at least for now, cannot replicate. As we embrace technological advancements and automate tasks to free up time for meaningful work, the ultimate goal should be to enhance our capacity for empathy and genuine human connection. Betting on the future of engineering managers means investing in people, fostering an environment where technology supports human efforts rather than replacing them. Now, let's turn our attention to understanding the minimum viable product, MVP, and how startups use it to drive success. Welcome to today's episode where we dive into the intriguing world of startups and the concept of the minimum viable product, or MVP, using the Y-Combinator strategy. Have you ever wondered how giants like Airbnb, Twitch, and Stripe started? They all embarked on their journey to success by building successful MVPs, but what does that mean for new startups trying to follow in their footsteps? Let's explore this fascinating topic and uncover how you can employ these strategies to build a successful MVP for your startup. At the heart of any successful startup is the MVP. Wikipedia defines a minimum viable product as a version of a product with just enough features to be usable by early customers. The key here is to launch quickly, get it to your customers, and iterate based on the feedback. This feedback-driven development is crucial. It's only when you put your product in front of customers that you truly start learning about their needs and how to refine your product to serve them better. Let's take a closer look at some real-world examples. Airbnb, in its first version, offered very limited functionality. Early adopters couldn't make payments through the system, use a map view, or rent entire houses. It was purely for those attending conferences looking for a place to crash, on an airbed no less. Twitch, another successful platform, started as Justin TV, featuring only one streamer, Justin himself, with low-resolution video. What these examples teach us is the importance of focusing on building a product that appeals to a small set of users first, solving their problems step by step. Now you might wonder, isn't there a risk that my MVP might be too basic or unpolished, causing potential early adopters to turn away? This is a common fear among founders. However, consider the nature of early adopters, or as we'll affectionately call them, EARLs. EARLs are those who are willing to try out products in their nascent stages, understanding that they might not work perfectly. They are on the lookout for solutions to their pressing problems and are usually more forgiving and willing to give feedback to help improve the product. It's essential to remember that your MVP is not about creating the perfect product out of the gate. Even the first iPhone launched by Steve Jobs had limitations like 2G internet and no app store. The goal is to start with a simple, functional product that addresses the core needs of your early adopters and evolve from there based on real user feedback. So, how do you go about building your MVP quickly and effectively? Set a specific deadline for completion to keep the project scope manageable and focused. Write down the MVP features you deem necessary, and then be ruthless in cutting any that don't directly solve your user's problem. And perhaps most importantly, don't fall in love with your MVP. Be ready to pivot and iterate based on the feedback you receive. Remember, the MVP you start with will likely look very different from the product you eventually scale. In conclusion, embracing the MVP mindset is not just about launching a product quickly, it's about learning, iterating, and evolving based on customer feedback. It's about solving real problems for a dedicated group of early adopters and growing your product from there. As Michael Seibel of YCombinator wisely said, it's better to have 100 customers that really love your product than 100K that are just okay with it. Those 100 customers will provide you with the rich feedback necessary for growth. So focus on building for them, and the rest will follow. Thank you for joining me today. And I hope this discussion has shed some light on how to approach building your startup's MVP. Until next time, keep iterating and keep innovating. Now that we've covered MVPs, let's discuss the importance of integrating UX and UI design early in product development. What if I told you that speeding up product development doesn't necessarily come from cutting corners, but rather from integrating design from the get-go? This might seem counterintuitive at first, but let's dive into why and how design, specifically UX and UI design, can be the accelerator your product development process has been missing. In the realm of product development, a prevalent mantra passed down by senior leaders is save no matter the cost. This approach often translates into a relentless pursuit of faster development times, under the assumption that quicker to market equals less spend and more profit. However, this rush can lead to significant sacrifices in quality, resulting in a product that may not fully meet user needs or, worse, require costly rework down the line. According to a Fast Company report from July, companies can spend up to 35% of their project time on rework. This statistic highlights a critical oversight in the rush-to-market strategy. Neglecting research and design can actually increase costs and extend timelines in the long run. The tech industry has witnessed countless product hiccups and startup failures, underscoring the lesson that proper research and design are essential for saving resources over time. The solution to this conundrum lies in adding, rather than trimming, specifically adding UX and UI design early in the development process. But what exactly are UX and UI design, and why are they so pivotal? UI design is the visual aspect of a product, the interface through which users interact with a brand's digital presence. It's about using design elements to guide users towards solutions effectively. On the other hand, UX design delves into the research and psychology behind how users experience a product. It encompasses usability, functionality, interactions, content, and architecture, ensuring the product solves the right problems for its intended audience. When UX and UI design are integrated from the start, it leads to a profound organizational shift. Teams begin to see the value in validating proposed solutions with engineers, stakeholders, and users continuously. This validation process is crucial for minimizing the risk of missteps and costly rework down the line. Historically, product development followed a waterfall approach, where business stakeholders, designers, and engineers worked in separate phases. This siloed method often resulted in products that missed the mark, required costly changes, and prolonged development times. To address these issues, agile methodologies were introduced, emphasizing cross-team alignment, collaboration, and incremental validations. Frameworks like design sprints and Kanban have fostered environments where prototyping and regular testing keep the end user's needs at the forefront. Efficiency minus risk equals acceleration. This formula captures the essence of how design integration speeds up development. By refining and validating needs, solutions, and designs in regular development sprints, product teams can increase their confidence in the final product, thereby reducing development time. One compelling example of design's impact on product development is the case of a major tech company that initially bypassed UX research in an effort to launch their product quickly. The result was a platform that users found confusing and difficult to navigate. Recognizing the issue, the company paused development to invest in extensive UX research and redesign. The redesigned platform, informed by user feedback and usability testing, not only improved user satisfaction, but also increased engagement and reduced support calls. This pivot, although costly and time-consuming initially, ultimately saved the company from a potentially failed product launch and reinforced the value of integrating UX design from the start. In conclusion, the key takeaways for tech leaders are clear. Integrating designers early in the development process to consistently validate proposed solutions can drastically reduce the cost and time of rework. Understanding the distinct roles of UX and UI design is crucial for building successful products. An initial investment in design frameworks and methodologies can save substantial development costs in the long run, proving that when it comes to speeding up product development, design is not just an add-on, it's a necessity. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Innovation Pulse. If you enjoyed our insights and are eager to learn more, the Enlight Me app is just a tap away. Expand your knowledge with personalized content on over 20 diverse topics, from crypto to health and beyond, all curated to fit your interests. Download the Enlight Me app now at the Apple Store or Google Play, or visit the enlightme.ai website. Stay curious, stay enlightened.